Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts on a recent interview with Scott Gimple, of course, the showrunner for The Walking Dead, confirming that we are going to indeed get to see Negan's backstory in the television series version, as well as we got a new picture for Sunday night's episode 7 of Season 7, for Carl.
What should we do with the ones who won't subscribe?
Bring them to me. And as usual, I'll put the links in the description for these for you guys, so you can go ahead and check them out. So first one's from undeadwalking.com, and they have an interview there posted with Scott Gimple, where he was basically asked about Negan's backstory and the possibility of us getting to see, maybe a flashback sequence or an episode, this type of deal where we're going to get to see his story. His answer to that was, I do believe yes, it's in the future. I'm always careful about this because things can absolutely change. There's a loose plan in place that I have. So very cool. This is good confirmation to get. Now, it does sound like it's going to be probably in the future ways. So maybe next season, season 8, maybe even season 9, if it doesn't, if that's not enough time. He's got some idea of probably when they could do it, it sounds like, based on what he's saying here. And I'm really happy to hear that. Of course, things could change, but it's kind of a no-brainer. They're always looking for extra things to kind of add into the season, I feel like, to kind of space out the story so they don't catch up to the comic books. The old anime manga problem that occurs if you start getting close to catching up from a TV show to the story, which you don't really want to happen if you can avoid it. Now, one issue with this is that this is currently being told in the Here's Negan storyline for the Walking Dead comic book series. As such, it's not totally finished yet in the comic book version. So I'm thinking that Gimple probably would want to wait until the comic book version is finished being told first before he does a whole episode, or an extended episode maybe, flashback of Negan's sequence. But wouldn't that be awesome to see, man? Now that's something I could really, really love to see, is if they did like a Morgan Here's Not Here type episode with Negan, where we got to see what happened with Negan at the beginning of the zombie apocalypse, how he forged Lucille the first time and everything, maybe how he got the Saviors started, and how that all kind of came to be. I just think that could make for one of the best flashback episodes we'll probably ever have for The Walking Dead, and it looks like he's got it in mind, and looks like they're going to do it. So I'm really happy to hear that. Write your comments below. What part do you guys want to see of Negan's story? I personally want to see the very beginning. I want to see the outbreak. I want to see how he reacted first, maybe even before the intro credits sequence of him at high school, being a high school teacher, or one of his jobs that he worked. There's a lot of potential there, I think, for JDM to do a really great job and have an amazing episode. They could cut it a bit. They could show, the beginning, and then they could show a little bit into the zombie apocalypse, and then the start of the Saviors. That's what, personally, I would like to see from an episode. It might be a little bit choppy, but I'd love to see something like that. If they could wing it, they could swing that and kind of give us kind of a one episode, but kind of a more over the time period type of look at him throughout the zombie apocalypse would be really, really cool to see. And next we have another kind of promo picture real quick for Sunday. AMC released this one. This is really cool. So Carl uncovered, and you can see he's not wearing the bandage over his right eye. So this is really cool. This is something with the TV series they haven't focused on as much as the comic did with regards to Carl and kind of how he's feeling about the kind of post Alexandria No Way Out storyline. They skipped over it in the TV series version, which to me was a bit disappointing. It was cool to see some kind of bright stuff after that, because that was pretty dark, but there was some really interesting stuff that happens with Carl in the comic book series. He's got some amnesia, things like that from the gunshot and from, the missing eye and his injuries and everything. He doesn't really know where he is, and they totally omitted that from the TV series version. A little bit disappointed, but luckily for us, as we're getting to see for Sunday night's episode, it looks like there's going to be some amazing comic book moments coming from the TV series, some adapted awesome moments from the comics. Those of you guys who've read the comics, sing me a song. Very cool. I can't wait to see how this looks in live action version with Chandler Riggs and Jeffrey Dean Morgan portraying, of course, the two. This could be really, really funny and sad for Carl, but the start of a really important relationship, I feel like, for The Walking Dead, which is how Carl relates to Negan, how Negan sees Carl, and kind of how the two of them sort of oddly see themselves in each other or get along in a way. So I've got really high hopes. I mean, I know, we've been doing a lot of videos this week talking about ratings and stuff and maybe some things about The Walking Dead that we don't care for too much. But it looks like this weekend, looks like with episode 7, we're going to get to see what we want. We're going to get to see an awesome Walking Dead episode based on the source material with some moments we've probably been waiting for a long time, and that are really going to, I think, make people like Carl a lot more in the TV series version versus the comic version, which is something that a lot of us have been waiting for a long time. So I'm really excited to see this picture. It's really cool. I can't wait for Sunday, and I'm a lot more hyped already after seeing this one. Sing me a song. It should be a great one, absolutely. And finally, we did get some preview panels for The Walking Dead issue 161. So this is for comics. I'll keep it real quick. Looks really cool. That release is going to be on Wednesday. And of course, I'll have the review posted for you guys Wednesday right after it releases. It should be another awesome issue of the Whisper War. So I can't wait to read this one as well. Should be awesome. This should be a great week for Walking Dead. I know we've had a couple slow ones here, but I think, I'm starting to feel a bit hyped about it again. So it's really good. So that's it for this one for today, guys. If you liked the video, as usual, please don't forget, thumb it up below. Always appreciate your support, guys, so do thumb it up, please. Share, favorite, and if you're new and you want to subscribe, you want to see more Walking Dead videos, please subscribe, bottom left. Appreciate that as well. Thanks for everything, guys, and of course, send me your questions for the Q&A for tomorrow. We'd like to do one more Q&A if I have enough questions, so please send me what you guys got, private message them to me through the channel, and we'll do one more leading up to The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 7, Sing Me a Song. I cannot wait. You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only... Okay, that's it. See you guys.
Just subscribe somehow.